Hi guys, it's Mena, and today in this video I'm going to do my top 10 books from my childhood. Now, I love kids' books. I've been looking at them since I was little. I really think they're super cute, and I'm very excited to share with you guys some of my favorite books from my childhood. And I do have some videos up of me reading some of these books and me mentioning some of these books, and I will link the videos down below, and I'll say what they are, and I'm going to get started. So number one on my list would have to be Little Critter. My mom used to read me Little Critter all the time. I love Little Critter. One little fun thing that I remember her doing was every time she'd read me a Little Critter book, she'd go, for a lot of you guys probably know this, but I'm going to say it for those who don't know or never read Little Critter. So Little Critter has these little like creatures in it, like a spider, a grasshopper, a mouse, a frog, a kitty, and stuff. So it has like a kitty, a mouse, a spider, and a cricket hiding all over the place. And what my mom used to do when I was little to make it fun was she would point out where's the mouse, and I'd point out where the mouse was, and then she'd go, where's the spider? Where's the cricket? Where's the kitty? Where's the frog? They had like little animals hiding all over the house, and she'd like ask where the characters were, and I'd point them out. That was super fun. I really find that was a super fun way to enjoy the Little Critter books for me. And I do have a top 10 Little Critter books video, and if you wish to see that, I'll link it down below along with my Little Critter book collection video. Number 2 on my list would have to be Stella Luna. Now, a lot of you guys obviously know I love Stella Luna. My mom used to read me this book all the time when I was little. She loves it too. It's really one of her favorite books to read. I don't know what made her love it so much, but I know she loves this book so much because she raised me on reading it. Like, she used to read it to me all the time when I was a kid. I just love the story and stuff about a bat who thinks she's a bird, but she actually is a bat. And I really like that story so much because, like, it's about, like, being different, but then finding out who you really are. And I really love it about that. And I've loved this book since I was a kid. And if you wish to see my 2 videos of me reading Stella Luna, I'll link those both in the description box down below. Number 3 on my list would have to be The Tale of Peter Rabbit. I love The Tale of Peter Rabbit. I actually had a copy of the book years ago, but it wasn't like the copy I had borrowed from the library. I had a copy of it as a child. The copy I had here, let me see if I can pull up a picture of the copy I had on my phone. Oh, my phone cord's really bad. I need to get a new one. Hang on. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You probably think it's boring to watch me stare at my phone, but I'm not actually staring at my phone to be rude. I'm just trying to look up something. I'm going to see if I can find a picture of the copy that I had when I was a kid. So I had a copy of Peter Rabbit years ago. So this is the copy, can you see it? This is like the copy I had when I was a kid. So this that's a copy of Peter Rabbit that I had when I was a kid. I remember it was like a Scholastic book, and it was like it had a tape with it, and I used to play it on my tape player, and it was one of my favorite books from when I was a kid. I used to read it on my tape player with the tape all the time when I was little, and I do have a video of me reading up Peter Rabbit, but it was the original version by Beatrix Potter, and I will link that down below if you're interested in that video. Number 4 on my list would have to be Clifford the Big Red Dog. I loved Clifford the Big Red Dog. I actually used to have a ton of Clifford books from when I was a kid. I used to read him all the time. I had like almost a bookshelf full of Clifford books, and I used to read it nonstop. And when I was little, I also used to get it from the library all the time. I love getting Clifford books from the library. They were like my favorite things to read. I used to love them so much. And I do have a top 10 Clifford books, and I will link that video down below if you're interested. Number 5 on my list would have to be Goodnight Moon. My mom loves Goodnight Moon. She used to love reading that book to me and my brother all the time. Like, she raised me, all 3 of us, on it. Me, my brother, and my sister. She read that book to all of us all the time when we were all babies. Like, she read it to me, she read it to my brother, she read it to my sister. She just loved reading it to us so much. It was a fun little poetry book. And I do have a video of me reading Goodnight Moon, and I did read it for my mom's birthday, and I will link that video down below. Number 6 on my list had to be The Giving Tree. I really like this book because this is another book I loved to read when I was little, because it was about a tree who would just give everything to people. Give everything to this little boy that she looked after and watched him grow and everything. Like, she watched him swing on her vines, and she watched him play and hide and seek, and she loved he'd come to visit her. She'd give him apples, and she'd give all her love for him. It was super sweet. Number 7 on my list would have to be The Velveteen Rabbit. I really like this story because it's about a stuffed rabbit who is made out of velvet, and he and his owner, he thinks he wants to become a real, and his owner thinks of him as a real rabbit, and so let me start over. So The Velveteen Rabbit is this cute little heartwarming story about a boy who's attached to this stuffed bunny he gets for like Christmas or Easter. I don't know, the version I read, he got it for like Easter, and then I read another version where he got like the rabbit for Christmas. And I think he's made out of, like, velveteen or something. Velvet, like, I think that's why they call him the Velveteen Rabbit. I don't remember because I haven't read this book in so long. But I remember it was such a heartwarming story about a boy who was attached to a stuffed rabbit, and then one day he leaves it in the woods. Woods as he thinks it's as he pretends it's a real rabbit. And it's such a cute, and he's left in the wood to become a real rabbit. It's such a cute story. And then this fairy comes around after a tear falls down the rabbit's cheek, and the rabbit becomes a real bunny the rabbit suddenly becomes a real bunny after a fairy waves his wand around him. Number 8 on my list would have to be Alexander, the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. This one's a really sad story. This one to me is kind of a sad story. It's about this boy who is having an awful day because he doesn't get a toy in his cereal. He gets gum in his hair, and then everything's just not really working out for him. His best friend's like mean to him, and his like project for school is not working out. But then he realizes that everybody has bad days. So I like this book because and that's what I like about this book is you learn, like, even though you have a bad day, you still gotta look forward to you'll have a better day tomorrow. Tomorrow, and that's what I always do, is try to look on the bright side, saying I'll have a better day tomorrow, even if I have a bad day. And I do have a video of me reading Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, and if you wish to see that video, I will link it down below. Number 9 on my list had to be Brown Bear, What Do You See? This is another fun book. I remember my mom reading this to me quite a lot. We used to have a board copy of this. I think I had a board copy of this book, board book copy of this. I don't remember if I don't think I have it anymore because I got rid of it at a garage sale. And I really like this book because it's like super fun. It's like a poetry book, and it's like brown bear, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a purple horse looking at me. And it changes colors of the animals and stuff, and it's just constantly rhyming, like see me and stuff like that. That rhymes. It's super fun. Number 10 on my list would have to be The Very Hungry Caterpillar. This one's a very fun one. This one is please ignore Mr. Pickles barking if you can hear that. I really like this one because this one has a cat. This one's about a caterpillar who is very hungry, and like he goes and eats so many fruits and stuff like that. It's fun because like it's kind of like counting, like there's like different. Oh geez, this is so distracting. I'm sorry, I'm too distracted by my dog barking downstairs. He's barking so loud. Anyway, I like this one because it's like a counting book a little bit. Like in the first part he'll eat one like fruit, and then he'll eat two fruits that are the same, and then he'll eat 3 fruits, 4 fruits, 5 fruits, 6 fruits, 7 fruits, like how many ever he can eat. I don't remember how many he ate because I haven't read the book in so long. And it's such a fun book. It kind of reminds me of a counting book. It's super fun. Okay, so those are my top 10 books from my childhood. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!